Hey guys, it's Jack here, welcome back to the channel. I like to shoot on the go using my phone and my Moment lenses, and a few other bits of gear. So today I wanted to share with you some of the Moment carry cases that I use for storage, both big and small, plus a few of the other accessories that I like to take with me. I'll make sure that there are links to everything in the description below, so if you want to check it out for yourself you can. Let's get right to it. First up is the mobile lens carrying case for carrying two lenses with. The outside is made from a canvas material in a mix of grey tones, with a black leather top and some debossed Moment branding. With a zip opening, inside there is space for two Moment lenses, any two which you might want to keep here, from the Anamorphics to the wide, the Tele or the Fisheye. There's even space for the macro lens with the diffuser hood on too. You can fit both lenses in here with the lens pouches that they come with, but I'll often just put them in here on their own for quicker access. The carry case offers good enough protection on its own. The divider in the centre is Velcro on the one side, so you can open the space up for something a bit larger if needed. On the inside of the lid is a mesh pouch, which I usually keep a lens cloth in to keep handy. There's nothing more annoying than accidentally smudging your lens and having nothing with you to clean it with. I also keep in here the drop-in lens mounts from my Moment cases, whichever one that I'm not using at the time. Outside on the rear there's also a fixed canvas loop, maybe for attaching a lens pen to, or attaching the case to a bag with a carabiner clip. I've had this for a good couple of years now and it still looks great. On the Moment website though, there are actually two variants of this to choose from. I'm pretty sure that the one that I have is the one listed as the first version, which they still have leftover stock of. The newer one looks pretty similar with more of an overhang on the leather lid, but it is missing the mesh pouch based on the photos. While this is great for keeping in a small sling or a side bag, the next case offers some extra protection and it's wearable too, making getting your lenses out even easier. This is the dual mobile lens pouch, again designed for two Moment lenses. It's a similar size as the first case, but this time with a complete leather exterior making it weatherproof. And you'll also notice that it's vertical, and that's because it's designed to attach right onto a backpack strap and be worn. The back has these Velcro leather flaps which you can wrap around your backpack strap, plus it has another strap with a popper on if you prefer to wear it on your belt instead. I prefer wearing it up top, and the big Velcro panels make it nice and secure and comfortable when you're hiking and shooting. And the weatherproofing is really useful if you're going to be wearing this. Opening up the zip, the inside looks a little different. This one has two foam cutouts for your lenses to slot into. They're slightly jagged to fit and hold all of the different lens sizes that Moment makes, and it means that your lenses aren't just going to fall out as soon as you open it. I have tested it and they do all fit in there nice and firmly. Even surprisingly, the rectangular Anamorphics, which I'm really glad about because they're my favourite to shoot with. I really like the wearableness of the pouch. It just makes it really easy to get to your lenses as it frees up one of your hands. And you can keep them in here without the lens caps on too, so you can get shooting even quicker with less faffing about. I've also tested it with the macro and the diffuser hood too, and it fits just fine. Because of how thin this lens is, it's actually easier having the hood on, otherwise it can be a bit fiddly to get out. If you don't want to use the foam insert, the good news is you can just take it out. There's no mesh pouch on the inside of the lid on this, which would have been nice to have to store a cloth in, but on the outside there is an elastic attachment which is perfect for storing a lens pen in. The one I have is the natural leather version, but it does also come in a full black ripstop option too, if that's more your luck. So these are both great if you're only carrying a couple of lenses, but what if you want to carry more or you want to take some other accessories with you as well? Well, for this, Moment has a larger carry case, which design-wise is like a sized-up version of the first one that we looked at. It uses the same canvas and leather materials with a canvas handle on the rear. Inside there are 4 slots for your lenses, a big compartment for any filter adapters, phone mounts, MagSafe batteries or whatever you want to carry, with a big mesh pouch inside the lid which I like to slip an AirTag into to keep track of things. The inside feels nice and soft and it protects things from knocks and bumps. There are 3 elastic loops in the big compartment for lens pens or cables, and you can undo the Velcro dividers in between each lens section and use this space for something else if you don't have any Moment lenses. But it can't be completely removed. This isn't weatherproof, but Moment does have a version which is, made from tarpaulin, and this one does have a completely removable divider plus 3 pouches for storing SD cards in. I'll keep this in my backpack, usually while I'm wearing the dual lens pouch, and I'll use this to keep all sorts of gear in depending on what and how I'm wanting to shoot. I've talked in the past about Moment's Pro Tripod mount with its fast attachments, the strong M-Force magnets and its useful cold shoe, and I really like to pair it with the Manfrotto PIXI Mini. This is great for using handheld and feels more comfortable than just holding your phone, plus you can set it down on a flat surface and use it as a little tripod. It uses a standard 1/4 inch thread for mounting, just like the MagSafe mount, and it's on a ball head which locks in place and offers 35 degrees of tilt. You can adjust it by pressing in the button on the side. It's really sturdy and well built, fairly lightweight, under 200 grams, and it's small enough to fit perfectly inside the larger carry case alongside the Pro Tripod mount and a few lenses. Moment has a bunch of different MagSafe mounts in all shapes and sizes, with a few new ones on the way actually that they've been teasing, and just recently I picked up the multi-threaded mount. This has the same strong M-Force magnets on the one side, then on the rear a bunch of female threads, with a couple of 3/8 inch threads and 5 1/4 inch threads giving a total of 7 mount points. You can use these with tripods, rig mounts, ball mounts, whatever you can think of. I really like using this with a magic arm like this from SmallRig. If you've never used one of these before, it's basically just 2 standard 1/4 inch threads on ball heads that are connected by 2 pivoting arms. This comes with a super clamp which has some rubber cushioning to protect whatever you're attaching it to, and to help with grip. The whole thing is adjustable into so many different angles and setups when combined with the multi-threaded mount, and when you get it how you want, you just give the wing nut a turn to lock it into place. You can use it attached to some railing or a shelf, or to shoot some top-down video, and this one from SmallRig is made from aluminium and stainless steel, so it's very rigid, durable, and it just feels really sturdy. I actually have a bunch of these when I'm shooting in here to hold things like camera monitors or small lights, and they're a real game changer, so I'd really recommend them for just about anything. They're so versatile. Next up is something which goes really well with both of the mounts actually, and it's a Bluetooth remote which lets you take a picture or start and stop video recording when you're away from your phone and hands-free. These work by acting as a wireless volume up button which, when you're in a camera app like the native camera or the Moment app, activates the shutter with each press of the button on the end. It pairs just like any standard Bluetooth accessory, and it will auto go to sleep when not in use to save battery, speaking of which it uses a replaceable CR2032 battery, and it has a handy integrated lanyard. I looked this up earlier on the Moment website and I don't think they sell this particular version anymore, but they have got a newer one up for pre-order which has moved the shutter button to the front now and added a manual power switch. These are really useful for taking photos or videos at a short distance, or if you are trying to shoot and you don't want to tap the screen which might knock your framing off. You can do something like this already if you have an Apple Watch, but not everyone has one of those, so these are just really handy to have as you never know when you might need one. Lastly, if I'm ever wanting to shoot with ND filters, I'll carry those too, plus any adapters that I need. I've already made a video all about how and why you might want to shoot with ND filters on your phone, and videos covering all of the different Moment lenses which I'll link to below, so you can go check them out if you'd like to learn more. So those are some of my favourite mobile accessories that I like to shoot with, alongside the carry cases that I use. The 2 smaller cases are great for when you only need a couple of lenses and you want to travel light. They fit easily into a sling or onto your backpack strap for quick access, and they offer great protection. The larger case gives you even more room for bringing extra gear and accessories with you, and if you don't have any Moment lenses, they still make for great tech organisers too. If you'd like to check out these, plus any of the gear that I've shown, I'll leave some links in the description. Don't forget to hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video, or leave a comment if you've got any questions or there's an accessory that you shoot with which you think I should check out next. If you're new here, then do consider subscribing and hitting the bell to see more tech and accessory videos from me. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.